أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Reporting Measurement Model, Model Fit, Reliability and Validity, IBM SPSS AMOS series. This session, I'm going to just focus on Model Fit, whereas in the next session, that is part 2 of this particular session, the focus will be on reporting reliability and validity. So this particular reporting of measurement model is actually divided into two parts. In the first part, the focus is on model fit, whereas in the second part, the focus is on reliability and validity. So we'll start with the model fit. How to report model fit? Now, in order to report a measurement model, there are certain ingredients that we would need. We would need model fit statistics, including chi-square, C-min, CFI, TLI, RMSCA, and SRMR. Apart from this, we are going to also include GFI. We will need factor loadings, Cron-Batches alpha, composite reliability, average variance extracted for convergent validity, and for discriminant validity, we will need Forner and Larker criterion along with HTMT ratio. Now, these are the fit indices that we are going to report, and these are the recommended values. Your p-value should be insignificant. Chi-square divided by df should be between this value 3 to 5, whereas CFI, GFI, TLI should be greater than 0.90. SRMR, RMSCA should be less than 0.08. Now, before we go on how to report it, let's first run our model again. This was the model that we last built, the confirmatory factor analysis model. We did delete LS5, but for the sake of this video, I have put it back in. So now we have built this model. In order to run this model, first of all, obviously check that you've got your data. Yes, I've got that data. If not, obviously go to file name and you can search your data. Just press OK. Go to the analysis properties. Go to the output. So I need standardized estimates, squared multiple correlation, residual movements, modification indices, correlation of estimates, covariance of estimates. So I've got all the required things in there that I need for my output for now. Now the next thing is to run or calculate the estimates. So click calculate estimates. Now your model did run fine, all good. Let's go and look at the output. So the first thing that we are interested in is actually the model fit. Look at the model fit. This is very good. This is acceptable. Very good. Very good. This is adequate to good. Well, if this would have been less than 0.05, we would have said very good. Now, where is SRMR? As we know, we will go to plugins, standardized RMR, and then simply run your model again. And you will see your standardized RMR here, 0.04, which is very good. Now look at these values here. Now these are unstandardized estimates. So we need standardized estimates, and we go to the output again and we will see our standardized estimates. Now, before we move on, let's assess the loadings here. Look at this LS5. This is less than 0.50. So as explained, this particular indicator is not actually representing the underlying construct well. So we can actually delete it, and this will further improve the model fit. Now, if you do not have a good model fit, there is a video on the channel on how to improve the model fit. Obviously, you use standardized residual covariances, the modification indices, the loadings. In this case, since it's less than 0.50, we are going to delete it. Where is it? Go to view text, go to estimates, and go to scalars. Here it is. Standardized regression weights are your loadings. Look at this here. 0.463. This is less than 0.5. For now, we will keep our loadings to 0.5. So let's delete it. We go to our input diagram. We select this erase objects button and we simply delete it. Now we can run the model again to calculate the estimates. Now where is our model fit? If we go to model fit here, look at this, 2.5, improved, slightly improved. Well, this increased a bit but not that much. So in this case we are going to use this particular model. In order to report your measurement model, the first thing is this. Let me increase the size a bit here. So how do we report it? This is the text that we can use to report our results. So let me copy this text into MS Word. So I think I've got it here, but let's be sure. I'm going to paste it again. So confirmatory factor analysis was computed using AMOS to test the measurement model. As part of confirmatory factor analysis, factor loadings were assessed for each item. One item, LS5, was removed due to low loadings or low factor loading. Now, the loading for LS5 was 0.46, which was less than 0.50, which was the threshold, or which is rather the threshold. So we deleted the item. Next up, you report your fit indices. The model fit measures were used to assess the model's overall goodness of fit. So which measures did I use? I used these measures. And all values were within the respective common acceptance level. So all these values, as we saw in the output, are within the acceptance level. The three-factor model. Why is it a three-factor model? Because I've got 1, 2, and 3 factors here. The three-factor model with authentic leadership as one construct, ethical leadership as the other one, and life satisfaction as the third one yielded good fit. So you have to create a table where you can report your model fit. So where is my table? Here is my table. I can just simply copy this table from PowerPoint and put it in there. Here it is. So you can format the table later, which I'm going to do it quickly. So auto fit to window. Let's do 1. Let's remove the spaces, and if there are any spaces like this at the end of the text, so we can move the text up. Here we go. So what were the obtained values? So what was the p-value? So where is our p-value? Let's open our output. And here is your p-value, which is 0.000. Now 0.000. Now the issue is that this value here is, the recommended is insignificant, but in this case this is significant. So well, this is normally the case when you've got a high sample size. So we normally do not consider this. So where is your chi-square divided by degrees of freedom? So it's 325, and our value is, so it's chi-square divided by degrees of freedom. There's a correction. So I'm just going to correct it. Let's should be this one, df. So your chi-square divided by degrees of freedom should be between 3 to 5. And in our case, where is it? We go to model fit and look here, 2.599. So just put it 2.599, which is fine. Where is your GFI? If you go here, look at the GFI, 0.915. So 0.915 will go here. 15. CFI and TLI, let's just copy CFI and TLI. CFI is 0.958, 0.949, 0.958, 0.949. Your SRMR was 0.04 and your RMSE was 0.06. Now if we see, all of them are well under the recommended values. So this means that our model has an adequate fit. You can simply copy these values here to report measurement model. Now once your measurement model is reported, the next thing is that you have to report your construct reliability, your convergent validity, and discriminant validity. The next session will focus on how to report reliability and validity as part of the measurement model. Thank you.